In the last 24 hours, many families across the world have been left heartbroken in mourning their loved ones, especially families from India, families across Great Britain, families across the Portuguese community, and some Canadian family. After Air India aircraft crashed few minutes after taking off from the airport, thereby wasting the lives of 241 passengers on board that very aircraft. But wait a minute, that is not even all. This very aircraft that crashed has led to the death of many other persons that as we speak, about 315 persons have been recorded to have lost their lives from this very incident. Now let's get into details. This very Air India aircraft, Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, was actually delivered to Indian Air in December 2014. This very Boeing aircraft took to the sky the very first time in 2013, and about barely 1 year later it was delivered to Indian Air. That is to say that this Boeing Dreamliner has been in operation for more than a decade. It has served, the airline company for more than a decade, and this is the very first time, according to investigators, that Boeing Dreamliner is experiencing a crash. Investigators, meanwhile, are still working, tirelessly to unravel what actually happened. More so, this very aircraft is a London-bound aircraft which took off from Ahmedabad, a city in Gujarat, and shortly after taking off, this very aeroplane was seen crashing back again near the airport. But the saddest part of this very crashing experience was that this very aeroplane crashed into a medical college. Just imagine, some persons comprising of medical doctors, both senior and junior medical doctors, who were sitting comfortably at the medical college mess, met their untimely death for the singular reason that this very aeroplane crashed into their mess, into that medical college. And as a report has it, over 70 persons have been confirmed dead from this very experience at the medical college. In fact, some media outlet had already reported that 75 persons have been confirmed dead from the medical college, while 45 persons are hospitalized. Well, at this point, I would have to echo it again. Life is only but a gift. Every passing day you wake up from your sleep and find out that you're still alive, be grateful to God. Be grateful for who you are and for what you are, irrespective of what you have not achieved. All these persons we are talking about, baggages were packed, pictures were taken, goodbye were said, but unfortunately, they did not live to see the end of their journey. The most heartbreaking part of this very incident is that this young man you see here is an Indian national. He's by the name Pratik Yoshi. He's a software professional who has been living in Britain, who has been living in London for the past 6 years, and he had always had the dream of giving his family the very best of life. The wife is a medical doctor and he had 3 younger kids. He went to India to bring his family back into London. Don't forget, the wife is a medical doctor, but very unfortunately, irrespective of their title and whatever they may have achieved in life, including those 3 younger kids, all of them were part and parcel of the lives that was wasted or that were wasted in this very aeroplane crash. And miraculously, to the glory of God in heaven, there is only one survivor from this very aircraft crash. How it happened, it is not yet, known. It is not yet revealed, as investigators are still on top of their game. This young man, Kumar Ramesh, is a 40-year-old British Indian national. He is the only man who survived this very ugly incident. Don't forget that in that very flight that carried 242 passengers, 169 of them were Indians, 53 of them were British nationals, 7 of them were of Portuguese extraction, while 1 of them is a Canadian. All of these persons lost their lives, excluding this sole survivor, Mr. Ramesh Kumar, who is 40 years old. And as the story has it, he was seated on seat number 11A. What a miraculous seat. Well, that is exactly how life treats every one of us on daily basis, and that is why I keep echoing it, that life is only but a gift. And for those who would say that they will not fly aircraft any longer, well, like I said, when the hour shall come, no man knows. The doctors that lost their life at the medical college, they were safe in their residential home. They were safe in their establishment. Little did they know that an aircraft was going to crash into their building to end their life untimely. That is exactly the mystery of life and death. You cannot tell precisely when it shall come. My only prayer at this hour is that the good Lord will comfort the families of the bereaved and give them the fortitude to bear this irreparable loss. And I pray that the good Lord will also spare our lives through His grace, that we may experience long life in this physical world before that unknown, untold hour shall come, that we may fulfill a greater percentage of our destiny, the reasons why He created us. At this hour, I will allow you to be the judge. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. Man, another person, Siam. God bless you.